Rawchaa Qadash. Shalom, 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 Israel. Barasha. Today I'm just going on this woman. I'm trying to be polite. No, I'm just trying to be polite. And get this, a shameless woman will be counted as a dog, so I'm going to say that. She's equivalent to the person. She's equivalent to the dog that the white boy is walking, say at least. But I'm just going to do a video on what she just said in the video. Of course, first of all, I'm saying call Yahawah, Rawchaa Qadash, Yahawah, Rawchaa Qadash, and praise the Yahawah, Rawchaa Qadash. So I'm gonna do a quick little video on her little saying here. You know, is respond in the scriptures. Go back a little bit. Blow in here the audio. Just a second. Quick. Do some. There we go. All right, come on, let's do it.
Who knows it? Abraham, what? Isaac, and who? Jacob. You understand?
You heard her stupid ass question, and she asked, "Was Abraham an Israelite?" The answer is no. The answer is, of course, no. He's a father of Jacob, forefather, the grandfather of Jacob, so to speak. He was a grandfather of Jacob. He wasn't literally an Israelite. Now, of course, she brought that up, saying like, "Oh, it's salvation only for Israel. Why does Jacob get to be saved? Well, why does Abraham get to be saved? Because, hey, the Lord literally have favor towards Abraham. He made a covenant to Abraham. He called Abraham. He literally the reason why Israel was chosen in the first place. That was a redundant, stupid, foolish question. But let's just go up here. Let's go to Genesis 26 and start at verse 3. Sojourn in this land, I will be with thee, and I will bless thee, for unto thee and unto thy seed I will give all these countries, and I will perform the oath which I swore to Abraham thy father, and I will make thy seed to multiply as the stars of heaven, and I will give unto thy seed all these countries, and in thy seed shall all the nations of the earth be blessed, because that Abraham obeyed my voice and kept my charge, my commandments, my statutes, and my laws." So Abraham obeyed the voice of the Lord. The Lord told him to do something, get out of the land, get out of the father's house, and go to this land. And I'm thinking the promised land, because he was in the land of Ur. And he went there. He didn't. And because they got an everlasting covenant with him and his seed, the promised seed, which was who? Isaac. Then from Isaac to Jacob. And from Jacob to Israel. Now, she's saying, "Oh, well, Abraham was an Israelite, but he got saved. He's gonna get lifted up. He's gonna get resurrected. He's gonna get saved in the last days." Basically what she's trying to say, but that's a stupid point, because the Lord chose Abraham. He didn't choose a heathen. He didn't choose a heathen. He chose Israel. And them and their seed. This is Isaiah 55 and verse 4. "For Jacob is my servant's sake, and Israel my elect. I have even called thee by thy name. I have surnamed thee, though thou hast not known me." But the point is, Israel is his elect. Elect. No? He's his elect. It's chosen. He didn't make a covenant. You can't show me in the scriptures where the Lord went over to the heathen. No. Gave them laws, statutes, commandments. No. Made a covenant with them. Like, you're going to be blessed by all nations. You're going to have the equal rights with the Israelites. And you get saved. You get salvation. And you keep my laws, statutes, and commandments, obey my word. The Lord never made that covenant with the heathen. You can't show me a precept, a scripture, a word, a song. Because these Christians are low level. And now you're in there. You're low level demons. Especially this woman. This evil, demonic woman. Here, you see her face. This evil, demonic woman who shouldn't be up there in the first place, who's out of order in unmodest apparel, was her enemy, to say the least, her enemy on her, well, I'm assuming there's her right side, probably her husband. Got demons all over. You get the point. The point, Israel is the Lord's elect. You know? But in Eve can't perceive it. And Lord didn't give her no understanding. Really. So it is what it is. Get another one. Come on. Rawchaa Qadash. Isaiah 54:3. When thou shalt break forth on the light, on the right hand, on the left, and thy seed shall inherit the Gentiles. I mean the desolate cities to be inhabited. So we're gonna inherit the Gentiles. The word for inherit right there is get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. The word Shalak. Do Isaiah 54. And again, the word for Gentiles on inherit is the word to seize, dispossess, to take possession of, inherit, disinherit, or occupy, impoverish, be in hair, to devour. I want to highlight this if I can. No, I can't. But to devour, to dispossess, to destroy, bring to ruin, disinherit. But you get the point, is to destroy. Destroy them. He is this nigga woman. Sorry. But again, I am right saying she's a nigga woman because she's trying to rebel. She's trying to rebel against the truth. So I have all right to call her a nigga woman. I will call her more, but again, the Lord didn't give me the spirit of a little woman, but you get the point.
You understand? Abraham can't be an Israelite. He is Abraham. He was one of God's chosen people. He's a son of God.
And what they said wasn't wrong. He was a son of God because he was doing the will of the Father. No, you doing the will of the Father is you being a son of God. So what he said wasn't wrong. Of course, they portrayed to be wrong. Like, oh, everything he said is wrong. I don't get. I mean, of course, it was just the Lord who sent him to be destroyed. But I don't get why Volcam even makes these videos in the first place. Them getting cut up and make it seem like they're not getting cut up. I don't get it. The Lord ultimately make them be stumbling blocks to Jake and to Eve, to be a stumbling block. But really not really a stumbling block besides to those who are meant to be a stumbling block for. But but let's get to it. Romans 8 and 16. The Spirit shall bear witness with our spirit that we are the children of Yahawah. So, if you're in the Spirit, you're in the Spirit of the Lord. Doing the work of the Lord. I already read that he was doing the work of the Lord. He's doing the word of the Lord. And you're a child of Yahawah. Bahasham Rawchaa Qadash. You're a child of Yahawah. But so it wasn't wrong when he said that. But
he's a son of God. How could he be an Israelite woman? The Israelite only came after Jacob, and Jacob's name was changed to Israel. That's why we are the Hebrew Israelites. That's why
See that? Told you. She gotta make it seem like a. You know, my first time watching this, I didn't review the footage. Yeah, a lot of the reason I'm going off the spirit because it's really low when the spirit led me here. But the point is, I knew low one by the spirit that, hey, she was trying to make that argument. Oh, is Abraham an Israelite? That means someone outside of Israel can be saved. That's a stupid ass argument. That is just that's just wow, bro. What like what the fuck? Be real. What do you mean? What you again, this is just a foolish question, you know? Scripture says the nine are a fool according to his folly. Like, bruh. All you got? Get that. She didn't even be up there in the first place. You know? I'm in the wrong chapter. Shit like yeah. But shit like let me get this. Oh, I forgot where it was. So like, but yeah, 2 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 6. It's like shit like you're forgetting the precept I was looking for. Hold on, grab it real quick, but there we go. 2 Timothy 2 and 23. But foolish and unlearned questions avoid, knowing that they do generate strife. So that was a foolish, unlearned, unwise question from this woman. You know? Foolish and unlearned. Unwise, ungodly, foolish. I was like, oh, well, Abraham, look at the smirking. It's like, why are you smirking, bro? Why are you smirking? And of course, Volcam, the demon, the demonite, put it up here, make it seem like she's smart. But she's biblically illiterate. No? He's going.
What did God say? God said he's not the God of the dead, but the living. Abraham is going to be back on the earth. You understand?
Non-Israelites get redeemed.
See that stupid. That's a stupid ass question, bruh. What? Like, what are these Christian mindsets, bruh? Like, oh well, Abraham wasn't an Israelite because he was the forefather of Israel. That means everyone can be saved. That's bruh. I mean, that's wow. Her lack of knowledge is astounding. And she's supposed to be a self-proclaimed teacher. No? No, of course the Lord can cast us all down, so Lord have mercy on us to keep us when it's not just saying it, but bruh, what are you doing? On your spare time, on a matter of folly? Probably this, nah, never mind. I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do that. But point is, let's get to yeah, I might as well get this. Yeah, Isaiah chapter 52, let's start verse 1. Awake, awake, put on thy strength, O Zion. Put on thy beautiful garments, O Jerusalem, thy holy city, where henceforth there shall no more come unto thee the uncircumcision and the unclean. So no, the heathen are not going to be saved. The uncircumcised, the unclean, the heathen are not going to be saved. Abraham is part of Israel in every generation. Of course, Christians will believe in every generation. So, of course, they don't understand nor comprehend that even if he was regenerated, even if he is resurrected, they wouldn't comprehend it. Because Paul was like, David was Abraham in the regeneration, of course. And Moses and Jacob and King Masha, Peter. And guess what? All of them were Israelites. You know? All of them were Israelites. He's saying, like, Abraham was an Israelite. No, he's in regeneration. He's been regenerated into an Israelite. His seed. No? A Christian can't understand the concept of regeneration. I get a precept on it. But regeneration. Go to you get one I might as well get the classic, the basic. You know? He's like, oh no. Well, he gotta get resurrected from the dead and he gonna be the same person he was 10, I don't know, like what was it, around 4,000 years ago? Around 3,000, 4,000 years ago. Around that. But this is Ecclesiastes 1:4 in the classic. One generation passes away, and another generation cometh, but the earth abideth forever. So the earth's gonna abide forever. And one generation passes away, and another generation comes. But the point is, all generations end back upon earth yet again to fulfill their judgment. Because going to Ecclesiastes 3, and the start of verse. Going to Ecclesiastes 3. So like intro. Okay, there we go. Ecclesiastes 3:16. And moreover, I saw under the sun the place of judgment. The wickedness was there, and the place of righteousness. The iniquity was there. So the point is, the earth is the place of judgment. And the earth is the place of judgment. You know? Not just not gonna go to hell or gonna go up to heaven. No, you gotta get judged on the earth. So when you die, you will wicked life and we're punished, then you gotta get regenerated and punished in the next life. It's a quick little stuff. And a quick little side note. As well as quick little side note. Going over to this brother's channel. If I can find it. So like, and there we go. And he did a video on regeneration right there. So you can check him out with the videos as well. You know, we can go more into it. You know. But let's get back to the woman.
He is not a non-Israelite.
Is he an Israelite?
Back then, he would not be considered an Israelite.
Non-Israelites get
What seed is he from?
Do you know
This is what you're doing.
Did you do
You are
I don't agree with the brother was saying. You're trying to say he's an Israelite? Well, yeah, he is an Israelite in regeneration. Yeah, but he's trying to, I guess he's trying to say like he's an Israelite now. Like he himself is an Israelite. But let's continue to observe.
You're sticking in one time zone. When Abraham died, where is he gonna go? He's gonna come through a line. What line is he gonna have to come through? He's gonna have to come through that line, that lineage.
Yeah, he's going to regeneration, but she ain't gonna grasp it. She can't comprehend regeneration, but you should just said answer plainly as regeneration to make it clear. You're trying to sway it and go deep, but you just said regeneration be plain. But you're trying to get all deep with it, but but can't really hang on the brother.
You understand? Because his seed made who? Isaac. His seed made who? Israel. So guess what seed Abraham is going to be? He's going to be an Israelite. You understand? Yes. Yes. Yes, it doesn't matter.
Should be whoever can actually put faith in Jesus Christ.
No, it doesn't say that. It says, show me where it says that in the Bible.
So Abraham is not an Israelite,
Yeah, go ahead.
but he still gets in the kingdom. Do not Israelites get in the kingdom?
All right, but you get the point of the foolishness, madness. But yeah, you get the point. He spoke foolishness and madness, and yeah, I can go a little bit more into this video.
Not an Israelite.
A different foolish point, but if she does or she doesn't, I don't know. Yeah, I never watched the video. You got to watch this devil's channel, but now I'm just gonna no. Will women overcome some stumbling blocks so people as well?
But he still gets in the kingdom. Do not Israelites get in the kingdom? No. That's what we just heard.
Indeed. Exactly. Indubitably. Yes. Because you can't comprehend the fact that he was an Israelite. Woman. Indeed. But you get the point.
Yeah, go ahead.
Galatians 3:23 to 29. Now before faith came, we were held captive under the law, prison until the coming faith would be revealed.
I believe you said Galatians 3:23. We said let's read it. Want to hear? Let's read it. And let's hear and perceive and see how he breaks it down. Oh, before faith came, we were under the law. This is talking about Israel, because Israel was the only one under the law. That's really a Deuteronomy 1:1, really, because Exodus 20 and it's like Exodus 24, the sacrifice that Moses made, sprinkling the blood upon Israel. You may go like, oh, there's a mixed multitude there that got killed in the wilderness at Numbers 11. But reading on, but before faith came, we were under the law, shut up into the faith which should afterwards be revealed. So faith came after the law. No, faith came after the law. It got revealed after the law by who? Yahawashi. No, faith is not to the heathen, of course. Faith is not to the heathen. Faith is only given to Israel, because the Lord Yahawashi came only for Israel. Hold on, actually, so like I was reading 22 actually above it. Let's actually read it real quick, hold on. But the scripture have concluded all under sin, that the promise by faith of Yahawashi Mashiach may be given to them that believe. So, again, the promise of faith came in because all were concluded under sin by the law. Again, who were under the law? The Israelites. So who sinned? Israelites. Who came into the faith? To Yahawashi, Israel. It's not that hard, not that complex. You can go into Galatians 4 and 5 to redeem. Start with 4. When the fullness of the time was come, Yahawah sent forth his Son, made of a woman, made under the law, to redeem them that were under the law, that was given that we may receive the adoption of sons. So again, he came to redeem them under the law. So let's hear his irrelevant point.
So then, the law was our guardian until Christ came in order that we might be justified. Now that faith has come, we are no longer under a guardian, but in Christ Jesus.
No. Go ahead.
For as many as were baptized into Christ have believed on Christ. There is neither Jew nor Greek, neither slave nor free. There is no males and female, but you are all one in Christ Jesus.
Right.
If you are Christ, then
All right, now he made us. Now, okay, let hear it finish. Let hear it finish.
Abraham's offspring.
Okay. Now hold on.
All right, now he made a stupid, silly point. Again, the Galatians were Israelites according to the law, or according to the book, and they were under the law. That way the Pharisees tried to convince them to obey the law, and they were trying to convince heathens to do the law. Why would a Pharisee trying to convince heathens to do the law in the first place? That would make sense. No. And the Pharisee trying to bring in bondage under the law. Again, I don't like it. I believe it's right around Galatians 5. Well, Galatians 4 and 5 really go into it, both. But I'm looking for a real specific example. Yes, get right to the point. But little one thing, grab it real quick. Little one. There we go. Call Yahawashi like Rawchaa Qadash. Okay. Galatians 6 and starting verse 12. Let's start verse 11. You see how large a letter I have written unto you with my own hand. And man has a desire to make a fair shew in the flesh, then constrain you to be circumcised, only lest they should suffer persecution for the cross of the Mashiach. When neither they themselves who are circumcised keep the law, but desire to have you circumcised and may glory in your flesh. But the main point and purpose is that they try to bind them under the law, saying, "Oh, you have to get circumcised to be saved. You have to be circumcised to get everlasting life. You need to be circumcised to be redeemed whenever under grace." When the main point and purpose is that these people are the Pharisees were trying to force the Galatians, overthrow the faith of the Galatians to bind them under the law. But how? Why were they trying to be binding heathen under the law? Showing that they were Israelites. Why would an Israelite man, not only an Israelite man, a Pharisee, were trying to be binding heathen who never given the law to be under the law? You know? It's a redundant and a foolish thing to try to bind heathen under the law. The law wasn't given to them during this time. Of course, the law in the kingdom could be shoot them. They had to be forced under the law, of course. But during that time, back then, you're trying to force a heathen man to keep the law where he had no place of power, wasn't rulership, wasn't time. It's off. You know? Like, what's the point? They'd be feeding, they'd be getting pearls into a swine. It'd be irrelevant. What's the point? You know? But going back to Galatians 3 and 28, they're neither Jew nor Greek, they're neither bond nor free, they're neither male nor female, we are all one in the Mashiach Yahawashi, which is true. Of course, not in the sense the Christian put it, but a real basic sense. Like, no hierarchy. Just because you're a Jew, just because you're a Greek, just because you may look like a heathen, just because you may look like a so-called white man, just because maybe a stranger, or when I say a stranger, I mean like a person who's just foreign to the country. Just because you are these things doesn't mean, hey, you're a he, doesn't mean you should be treated any different. Yahawashi said, love thy neighbor as thyself. And we're all equal. We're all servants of the Lord. The end. Nothing. That's Luke 10:17. All humble servants of the Lord at the end of the day. So none of us really are in any higher position. That. Of course, the Lord can set us up higher positions. The Lord can set us up on a higher position than another, of course. But really, on the end of the day, we're all unprofitable servants of the Lord. You know? Of course, there's an order in it. But it's Luke 17:10. So likewise ye, when ye shall have done all these things, those things which are commanded you, say we are unprofitable servants, we have done that which was our duty to do. So again, we're just doing our duty, our job. And really, all of us at the end of the day, we're nothing. Just dust and ashes. You know? That's really what we're going into. Not going into like, they're just talking about the heathen. The heathen can be saved if we're all one. No, we're talking about positions. Our position really doesn't make a difference. We could be a slave, we could be a free man, we could be a man or a woman. We're all one in Yahawashi. Of course, there's an order in it. No man is over the woman, and the leaders in the church and things like that. But again, ultimately at the end of the day, we're all one in Yahawashi. We're all part of the body of Yahawashi in the end. So again, this is talking about Israel. No, not talking about the heathen. Let's Probably gonna end it a little bit. So be as well, but at least you get the point.
Let me answer the question. All right? Now go to Galatians to me. Give me exactly where you was at. No. Right. Now, he is claiming that everybody could be saved, right? Could be saved, right? Now, my question to you is, right? This Bible was written to who? The Bible. Who was the Bible written to?
Directly?
Yes.
Each epistle was written to a different person. One epistle was written to the Church of Galatians.
Who is the Bible written to?
The entire Word of God?
Yes.
It's written to believers and non-believers to know about God.
Well, truly, Israel was really meant to the whole world to pronounce judgment against the heathen, against the wicked, and also to give salvation to the elect. You know? Truly, it's going to the whole world so, all nations can be judged. And receive judgment of the Lord. But again, that was this group gonna say is for all Israel, But to agree the truth is right, but again, it's salvation to Israel, but also preach to the heathen, to destruction and judgment. But you get the point.
You're lying.
That's not a lie.
You're lying, and I'll help you correct the lie. Give me Deuteronomy 28 and 1. Give me Deuteronomy 28 and 1. You understand? You all don't know the Bible. You loudmouth woman who are manless. You're manless. Ain't no man want to deal.
I could be wrong. It could not be our husband. Who knows?
With you, shave up half your hair because Moses is speaking to who? Who's Moses speaking to right here? The children of Israel. Read.
To observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Most High God will set thee high above all nations.
God is separating us from all nations. He said he's going to set us up above all nations if we're...
But I believe you get into the basic, but I get you get the point. Regards to call Yahawashi, Yahawashi, Rawchaa Qadash, Yahawashi, Yahawashi, Rawchaa Qadash, and praise and glorification to Yahawah. Yahawashi, Rawchaa Qadash. Call Yahawashi, Rawchaa Qadash. The Lord give me a humble spirit because originally I was gonna, be more, I would say, rude in speech in the beginning of the video, but hey, the Lord gave me the humble spirit, so call Yahawashi, Rawchaa Qadash. But what we edified by the video. If you have any questions or you're offended, you can hit me up in DMs at Rawchaa Israel on Facebook, and Lord will resolve it so people as well. You can Lord, you're edified. Any comments or again any questions, you leave in the comment section down below. Call Yahawashi, Rawchaa Qadash, and Shalom.